Introduction. There are many stay-at-home moms that dream of making extra money from home while they are taking care of their children. This really can be a reality if you approach it right. There are several cases of stay-at-home moms making significant amounts of money online with internet marketing. The good thing is that you can find the time to develop your online business with the help of your family and maybe even friends. You will need to be dedicated to your online business to make it a success, and you will have a lot of learning to do if you are new to internet marketing. Building a successful online business is a very rewarding and satisfying thing to do. You can be very proud to have created something from scratch that creates income for you and your family regularly, even when you are sleeping. There are several great reasons to get involved, as you will discover in this training. In this training, you will discover the different online business models that you can choose from, how to choose the right niche to be in so you have maximum profit potential, how to create your very first website, and how to get visitors to it so that you can make money. We have left no stone unturned in this training. Everything that you need to get started with internet marketing as a stay-at-home mom is here for you. We will guide you step by step through your exciting journey. So, our advice is to go through this training all the way to the end first, and then go back to the start and begin taking action. Just taking this training will achieve nothing. You need to take action if you want to be an internet marketing success. We wish you every success in internet marketing. Is internet marketing right for you? As a stay-at-home mom taking care of your child or children, there is a great opportunity for you to make money with your computer and a connection to the internet. There are many internet marketing models that you can choose from, and we will cover some of these in this training. The first thing that you need to do is assess whether working from home doing internet marketing is the right thing for you to do. It is not for everyone. To be a successful internet marketer, you need to be committed and make time to perform the necessary tasks. This is not always easy when you have children to take care of. The good news is that there are many ways that you can earn money online from home, and there should be a solution that is right for you. You are interested in internet marketing from home. Otherwise, you wouldn't be taking this training, would you? So, we want to convince you that you can make money online from home while taking care of your kids at the same time. Many other stay-at-home moms are doing this, and there is no reason why you cannot do it too. It is important that you take a few things into consideration before settling on an internet marketing online business model that suits you. You need to ensure that your children are being looked after first and foremost. There is also the financial side to bear in mind as well. Getting support from your family. Having the support of your family is essential for you to succeed with internet marketing as a stay-at-home mom. Not all of your family members are going to understand what you will be doing or why you are doing it, so you need to do your best to make them understand. You need to devote uninterrupted time to your online business pursuits. So you need to explain to your partner and your children, if they're old enough to understand, that when you are working, then you don't want to be interrupted. This can be tough on your kids if they are used to you responding to their every whim. If you have young children that require a lot of care, then you need to have a support network in place that will take care of them when you need to work. If you have a partner, then they should be fully behind you and willing to take the children off your hands when you are working. Your mom and dad and your partner's mom and dad can help too if they are willing and live reasonably close by. A lot of grandparents complain that they don't see their grandkids often enough. Well, this is an opportunity to change that. Ask members of your family to help you with other things around the house. If you have teenage children, then they can help with washing dishes, buying groceries, and other stuff. Teach them how to use the washer and dryer and the dishwasher. This might not go down too well initially, but if you pitch it in the right way to them, they will probably help. Consider your financial position. One of the best things about starting an online business from home is that the costs are a lot lower than with a conventional business. But you will probably need to spend a bit of money to get going. You need to be realistic and accept that it will take you a while to earn the income that you want. Some online business models require more of an investment than others. We will explore this later in this training. Being in control of your finances is important here. You need to know what your regular commitments are every month, such as mortgage or rent payments, utility bills, groceries, money for the children, and so on. Go through your monthly account statements in detail. Are you and your family spending money on things that you don't really need? If so, then discuss cutting these out with the family members involved. If you're going to create your own website, which is a good idea, then you will need to spend around $10 a year for a domain name, your website address online, and a few bucks a month for website hosting, where your files are stored and made available on the internet. You may also need to use an autoresponder service. This is a service where you can send out automated emails to your potential customers, which will cost around $20 a month. With some online business models, you can get started for literally nothing, in other words, affiliate marketing, and many people have done this. You need good self-discipline. Having the support of your family and the necessary funds to get started with your online business is good, but it will be useless if you don't have the self-discipline to work on your business regularly. There are many possible distractions when working from home, so you need to be strong and focus on your internet marketing. You need to be motivated to work on your online business often. Every time you get a window of opportunity to work on your business, then you need to take it. The best way to stay motivated is to set yourself some goals and create a why statement. Your why statement is your reason for starting your online business. You need to think hard about this and then write down the reason or reasons why you want to make money online. Maybe you want to buy a new home, a new car, put your kids through college, or go on a wonderful vacation. The reasons are personal to you. Your why statement needs to drive you to work on your online business. When you get involved with internet marketing, things are not always going to turn out the way you expect them to. This is when it is really tempting to give up, and a lot of weak-minded people do give up. If you experience thoughts like this, here is something that will keep you going. Some stay-at-home moms have created online businesses at home that are now worth millions of dollars. Just do a search for this and you will find lots of examples. Moms that had a career before are now earning more than double their salary from home while taking care of the children. It can, and it does happen. When you work from home, you set your own hours. There's no boss to answer to demanding that you start work at a certain time. You work when you want to and from a practical point of view when you can. That being said, we recommend that you try and schedule your work time. You will know if you are more creative and productive at certain periods of the day. Some people prefer mornings while others perform better in the afternoon or evening. This is your golden time. One of the things that you will have to work hard to avoid is distractions. We're not talking about the children here, but other things such as TV, social media, and your phone. People spend a great deal of time on social media these days. If you are someone who does this, then you need to cut this time down. Ask yourself this: is it more important that I focus on my online business or log into Facebook to see what my best friend had for lunch? You already know the answer to this. There's no reason why you shouldn't use social media. In fact, it is a great way to get the word out about your online business, but limit the time you spend on it. You need to make a decision about which of your family and friends you tell you are starting an online business. Why? Because some people just won't get it. They will be negative about the whole thing and tell you that you are wasting your time. They will have no evidence to support this, of course. Some people will be jealous that you are an online business owner. They will hate the fact that you are trying to be successful. These people will do everything they can to put you off. If this sounds brutal, then it is a harsh reality that you need to face. Some of your closest friends and family members will think that you are crazy and will be negative. Don't let these people put you off the idea of starting and running a successful online business. If someone says something negative to you about working from home, then just think to yourself, it's just their opinion and they are wrong. Avoid getting into arguments. Just tell people that you have made up your mind to do this and nothing is going to stop you. Change the subject if you have to. Some people just love an argument, which will waste your time and drain your energy. The benefits of internet marketing for stay-at-home moms. There are many benefits for a stay-at-home mom to start internet marketing. We will look at the major benefits in this video. You can join the tens of thousands of moms all around the world who make regular income online with this rewarding and satisfying activity. Additional income. Could you use some extra money every month to pay the bills or to buy the things that you and your family want? Sure you could. The income potential with internet marketing is literally limitless. You can start off by making a few extra dollars a month and develop this into a significant income. Some internet marketing moms have created websites that are now worth millions. They started with next to nothing and now have an online empire. There is no reason why you cannot do the same. You are only limited by your own mind. It is hard to describe the thrill of making your first dollar online. You created something from scratch that others like, and it starts to make money for you. This will drive you to make it bigger and better so that you can make more money. Working at home means you can bond with your family. Not having to commute to a place of work 5 days a week is great. You don't have to spend money on gas or public transport, and there are no traffic jams or crowded trains or buses to contend with. Best of all, you can be there for your family. If you choose to work a 9-to-5 job and have to leave your home, then you will have to arrange daycare if you have young children. This is not necessary when you work at home. You will become good at multitasking where you can take care of your kids and your online business too. With internet marketing, you set your own schedule. If you want to spend the afternoon at the beach with your kids, then there are no bosses to prevent you from doing this. It is also a lot less stressful than having to commute and be at the beck and call of a boss. It is incredibly rewarding. It doesn't matter how much you make with internet marketing. It is an amazingly rewarding feeling to make this money through your own ingenuity and effort. At the start, you will have a lot to learn, and this training will help you in that respect. But once you start implementing the stuff you have learned and start to make money, you will feel great. You will have the satisfaction of knowing that your drive and determination saw you through. How many other stay-at-home moms can say this? To those people that told you that you were crazy for getting involved in this internet marketing thing, you can quietly, or loudly, bask in the glory of proving them wrong. It was all your own work, and nobody can take that away from you. Succeeding with internet marketing requires drive and determination and overcoming different challenges. You did all of that and more, so be very proud of yourself and take a bow. Low startup costs. You can literally start an online business for nothing. There are free ways, such as using social media, where you can promote other people's products and services, affiliate marketing, and make money online. We always recommend that you create your own website, and to do this you will need a domain name and web hosting. The name will cost around $10 a year and the hosting less than $10 a month. You can create your own products and sell them online. If you have specific skills, then you can turn these into a training course and promote this via your website and social media. All you need to do this is a word processor and some time. Imagine the cost of opening a local store. You need to pay rent, stock the store with the items you want to sell, pay for marketing your store locally, employ staff, pay for electricity and telephones, and you will want a website to advertise your store. This can cost you thousands in your first year. Well, if you create your own digital products and sell them, then your costs are very low. A word of warning here, though. Because the startup costs for an online business are so low, a lot of people do not take their business seriously. They think that if it fails, they will not have lost much. You need to take your internet marketing business seriously. Anyone can do it. You don't need any educational qualifications or business experience to start an online business from home. It is important that you are willing to learn about the different business models and how they work, and you are willing to gain an internet marketing education. You have taken the first step towards this by taking this training. One of the biggest myths about internet marketing is that you need to be a technical expert to succeed. This is definitely not true. 20 years ago, you had to learn HTML coding if you wanted your own website. Those days have well and truly gone. You can create your own website without any technical knowledge. It doesn't matter where you are from, you can succeed with internet marketing. All you need is a computer, an internet connection, and the desire to succeed. Never think that you are not good enough to make it an online business. You are, and you have the same opportunity to be successful as anyone else. Help is at hand. You need to make a good impression to succeed with internet marketing. Your website needs to look professional and appealing. If you are selling digital products such as how-to guides and training courses, then you will need some good graphics to promote this properly. If you're not a graphic designer, then there's no need to worry. There are great outsourcing websites such as Fiverr.com where you can find expert designers who will create stunning graphics for you for a few dollars. In fact, you can find people to outsource many internet marketing tasks too. If writing is not your thing, then there are some good writers around to help you. If you need a good video created, then you can outsource this too. Yes, it will cost some money, but it will save you a lot of time and stress. There is no reason for you to feel isolated when you start internet marketing. You can join different communities that will provide you with the help and support that you need. A good example of this is the WHAM Work at Home Mom Forum, which you can find here. This is an active forum where work-at-home moms get together to discuss different ideas, help each other with internet marketing tasks, and so much more. Another great community is the Warrior Forum. This is not just for stay-at-home moms, but it is the largest internet marketing forum out there where you can find answers to every question. There are also dedicated groups on Facebook and LinkedIn for stay-at-home moms who want to make it online. All of these forums and groups are free to join, and you can pick up valuable tips from others that have overcome all the different challenges of owning an online business. Automation. Does the idea of making sales or commissions while you are taking care of your children, on a day out with your family, or even sleeping appeal to you? One of the great things about internet marketing is the level of automation that you can create. Making money 24/7 while you do whatever you want is certainly a reality. The internet is truly global. Your nighttime is someone else's daytime. When you are sleeping, they are awake browsing the internet. If they are interested in what you are offering, then you don't have to be there for a sale to happen. You just wake up in the morning to see sales notifications in your inbox. How good is that? Online business models. There are a number of different online business models that you can follow. All of them can be successful, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages. It is important for you to understand these different models before you decide on what internet marketing activity you want to get involved in. So, let's take a look at the main ones here. Affiliate marketing. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, then the best way to describe it is you promote other people's products and services, and every time a sale is made, you make a commission. The amount of commission varies depending on the product or service. For physical products, the commissions tend to be low. They are much higher for digital products. These days, most major retailers have affiliate programs where you can earn commissions for promoting their products. The Amazon Associate Program is very famous, and many people use this to make regular income online. You need to promote the right physical products. Amazon only pays a 3% commission on toys and 4% on other goods. Once you reach a specific threshold, then the commissions can raise to 8%. It is best to promote high-ticket products from Amazon, such as HD TVs, for example. The sale of a $1,000 TV will give you a $40 commission. It is a different story with digital products. A digital product can be a how-to guide, a training course, software, and so on. Typically, you can earn 50% commission or higher with digital products. This can range from a few dollars to hundreds of dollars for higher ticket sales. The reason the commission levels are different is that it is easier to make a sale with physical products than it is with digital products. People can immediately see the value of a physical product. They know that a top-range TV will cost $1,000 or more because they have seen them in stores. But a digital product is different. It will have a perceived value. The problem is that a lot of people believe that all information on the internet should be free. So, trying to buck that trend by putting a price on digital information isn't easy. But the good news is that it does work. It is usually very easy to get started with affiliate marketing, and you could start for free. There is no cost to join affiliate programs, so all you need to do is promote the product or service to make commissions. Social media is a great platform for this, but you need to do it properly, otherwise you can have your account closed for spam. If the idea of promoting digital products for higher commissions appeals to you, then you can head over to clickbank.com and create a free account. You can then promote any of their digital products. They have many categories and hundreds, if not thousands of products to choose from. Just as there are affiliates earning a lot of money with the Amazon Associates program, there are people earning 6 to 7 figures a year promoting ClickBank products. There's a lot of competition, but it is certainly possible to do very well with ClickBank. Advantages of affiliate marketing. Easy to get started. Many different products to promote. Limitless earning potential. Can start for free. No concerns about customer service. The vendor takes care of this. It's a proven way to make money online. Disadvantages of affiliate marketing. Commissions can be very low. There is a lot of competition. The customer is never yours. Sometimes you need to be approved by the vendor, which can be tough for newcomers. CPA marketing. CPA stands for cost per action, and it is different from affiliate marketing because there is usually no sale required to get paid by the network that you are using. When somebody clicks on your affiliate link and completes the required action, you get paid. The types of actions include providing their email address on a form, providing their zip postal code on a form, completing a more complex form, requesting an estimate or a quotation, completing a survey, participating in a free trial, purchasing a product or service. These actions generate leads for the advertiser, which they can then follow up to make sales of their products or services at a later date. You are an affiliate of a CPA network, and they will reward you for driving visitors to their clients' offers. The amounts that you will receive in commission will vary from offer to offer. This can be as low as 1 cent and go to hundreds of dollars. It depends on the value that the advertiser places on the lead that you are bringing to them. As an example, there's a popular mobile phone game that is free to download for smartphone users that pay out 4 cents per lead. At the other end of the scale, there are legal firms that are willing to pay over $500 a lead related to disabilities caused by taking certain drugs. Which one is better? There will be millions of people that are interested in playing a new game on their smartphone and will happily download this game without thinking about it too much. There will only be a small amount of people that have a medical disorder because they took a particular drug. So, the market potential is a lot larger for the game, but the returns are a lot less. If you decide to pay for advertising, then a 4 cents per lead offer would be out of the question. It would, however, be a viable proposition for the legal ads. Is CPA marketing easier than affiliate marketing? Well, you need to consider that with affiliate marketing, a purchase has to be made for you to receive a commission. With a CPA offer, the visitor only has to provide their email address or zip code. So this is usually an easier conversion. Affiliate marketing is a much harder sell, and CPA marketing is a lot more predictable. If you choose a CPA offer that pays out $1 for each completed action, You can be pretty confident that for every 100 visitors, you will make $25. You cannot say the same with affiliate offers. What you have to bear in mind is that it will take some time and effort to set up the offers and use free traffic methods. But once it is set up, you can go on and create another offer. Full-time CPA marketers can make a ton of money every month with the right offers and using the best traffic methods. Advantages of CPA marketing. The conversions are much higher. Cold traffic will usually convert well. There are many good CPA networks. It is pretty easy to set up CPA campaigns. Can start for free. Disadvantages of CPA marketing. It can be really tough for newcomers to be accepted by CPA networks. There are often country restrictions. The commissions can be tiny. CPA programs change a lot, so you may find that an offer that works well for you is suddenly withdrawn. There is a lot of competition. The customer is never yours. Your own product or service. Do you have a skill that you can teach people? Do you know things that others don't due to your work experiences? Have you achieved something great, such as losing weight and keeping it off, transitioning to a healthy diet, been a great parent to your kids who are now model citizens? Don't worry if you can't think of something off the top of your head. There are some great ways that you can brainstorm ideas for product creation. A lot of people believe that they don't have what it takes to create a great product, but this is not true. It is not a complicated process to create a product of value. It does require some effort, though. You can outsource all of your product creation or part of it, and you will have to pay for that. But this can pay you back many times over in the future. Once you have the determination in place to create your first product, it will surprise you how simple and enjoyable it is to do it. And when you make your first few sales, you will have a real buzz and a taste for further product creation. Creating and selling products is one of the easiest and fastest ways to make money on the internet. You always need to have uppermost in your mind that you are creating value for the people that will buy your product. If you do this, then you will make sales and people will want to buy from you again and again. It is amazing how many people give up when they are trying to think about which products to create. They drive themselves crazy with this. It is easy to come up with winning ideas. In fact, you can come up with a whole string of them if you change a few beliefs that you may hold. A product does not have to be brand new to be a winner. You can enter a market that already has products and make yours better. It is very likely that a successful product in a niche that is selling well is not working for everybody. A fresh approach is often required. Let's talk about the different niches and why you should consider them. The first thing to say here is that you need to go where the money is. A lot of guides will tell you that you should create a product about something that you have a lot of knowledge about or are passionate about. This is fine if there is money in those niches. If you are passionate about making money or self-improvement, then go right ahead. The most popular niches where money is definitely being spent are making money, losing weight, relationship advice, self-improvement or personal development, personal finance, health and fitness, video games, and popular sports, in other words, golf. These niches are also extremely competitive, but don't let them put you off. Competition is good, as it proves that there is a demand and that people are spending money in these niches. We will cover how you can determine whether there is money in a specific niche later on in this training. The advantages of product creation. Anyone can create a product. You don't have to be an expert. You keep all of the money from any sales. No sharing with vendors. The right product can make you money for a long time. The buyers are yours. You can create a great reputation. You will learn valuable skills. Disadvantages of product creation. It will take time, effort, and sometimes money if you outsource certain tasks. You'll have to deal with customer service issues. Not all product ideas are winners. E-commerce. Online shopping has been on the rise for the last few years. Amazon is the world's largest retailer, and most of the large stores now sell their products online. People really like the convenience of purchasing things online and then receiving them in the mail soon afterwards. Online shopping is also known as e-commerce. There are lots of possibilities here. If you are good at arts and crafts, you can sell your creations online. Or maybe you are good at designing custom jewelry or making great designs for t-shirts. If you can't do any of these things, then don't worry. You can partner with a dropshipping company and promote their products and you will earn a commission. The dropshipping company will send the products to your customers. You don't need to purchase or hold on to any stock. Alternatively, you can source your own products under a white label arrangement, which means that you can apply your own branding to them. There are a lot of manufacturers in countries like China that will do this. You will then need to purchase a quantity of these products and then have them shipped over so that you can sell them in your online store. It is not difficult to create your own online store. There are many tools available for you to do this nowadays, and we will provide you with some examples in the video on creating your own website. Advantages of e-commerce. There are a growing number of online shoppers, and this will rise in the future. You can sell your own products. You can sell other people's products for a commission. The right products can make you money for a long time. The buyers are yours. You can create a great reputation. Disadvantages of e-commerce. It can be expensive to source your own products. Commissions are not usually high with dropshipping. If you sell your own products, you will have to deal with customer service issues. Amazon FBA. FBA, or Fulfillment by Amazon, is an online business model where you source your own products from a supplier anywhere in the world, brand them as your own, and then sell them on Amazon.com or one of the other international Amazon websites. You will need to research Amazon to see what items are selling well, and then you can buy a similar product from a country such as China for a low price and sell it at a higher price to the American market, for example. Finding products is pretty easy using a service like Alibaba.com. You can search for the type of product that you want and then find a supplier to work with. Send them your branding design and they will ensure that all the products have your branding on them. You will need to send a quantity of your product to Amazon for them to hold in inventory. Then you create a sales page on Amazon for your product. For each sale made, you will have to pay Amazon a fee. It is possible to make profits of 40% or more with this method. There are a lot of people making small fortunes with the Amazon FBA method. The great thing about it is you are utilizing the vast visitor traffic that Amazon already has. Most Amazon customers have their payment details filed with the company so they can make instant purchases. Advantages of Amazon FBA. You can tap into the vast visitor traffic that Amazon has. There are tools available to help you identify popular products. It is fairly easy to find a supplier to work with. You can list as many products as you want. You don't have to keep any stock. Amazon will deliver the product to the customer. Disadvantages of Amazon FBA. You will need to invest in an initial stock order. Not all products are successful. Marketing costs can be quite high to establish a product. Not all suppliers are reputable. Choosing the right niche. When you choose the right niche, you will be able to concentrate your efforts with promoting or selling your own products that are specifically related to your chosen niche. A niche is just a category. Here are some examples of niches. Health and fitness, weight loss, personal development, relationships, parenting, computers and tech, sports, business and marketing, making money, arts and crafts, cooking and recipes. This is just a small sample. There are hundreds of different niches and sub-niches. If you take the niche computers and tech, then sub-niches would be laptops, smartphones, tablets, home security devices, drones, robots, software, and so on. Choose a niche you are interested in. So how do you choose a niche to start with? Well, the ideal scenario is to choose a niche that you are an expert in and that you are totally passionate about. As an example, you may consider yourself to be an excellent parent and can provide advice to new parents and existing ones to help them to raise their children better. If you do not consider yourself to be an expert in anything, then don't worry. You can basically choose any niche you want as long as you think that you can develop a strong interest in it and learn more about it than most people will know. It is vital that you have a passion or can develop a passion for your niche. Why? Because this will motivate you and you will be able to drive forward with your online business. If you try and enter a niche that you have little interest in, then motivating yourself could be quite a challenge. Some stay-at-home moms do get involved in niches that they don't know anything about and become successful with them. Although this is certainly possible, we wouldn't recommend it if you were just starting out. Enthusiasm for your niche will shine through in the content that you create to promote products and services. Your visitors will pick up on this enthusiasm, and this will help you to make more sales. Test your niche ideas. It is important that you choose a niche that has good money-making potential. You need to find out how big the niche is and whether or not people are spending money in the niche. Fortunately, these things are fairly easy to do. To assess the size of the niche, you can do a search on Google or another search engine. Just enter in niche size and statistics. So for example, you could search for parenting niche size and statistics. Sometimes you can find the answer to how big a niche is from doing this. If you can't, then there is another good way to find out. If you don't already have a free Google account, then head over to google.com and sign up for one. You can get a free Gmail account for your emails. Then you will need to sign up for a free Google AdWords account. Don't worry, you're not going to be spending money on Google Ads unless you want to. When you have your Google AdWords account, you can use an excellent free tool called the Google Keyword Planner. This will show you how many searches there are for a niche every month in the Google search engine. As Google is by far and away the largest search engine, you will be able to assess the size of a niche with this. Choose the Discover New Keywords option and enter in the main keyword for the niche. Using our example of parenting, we found that in Google in the United States alone, there are tens of thousands of searches a month in this niche. One of the other good things about the Google Keyword Planner is that it will provide you with suggested keywords for the niche. So, we were able to find the following sub-keywords: parenting tips, parenting styles, positive parenting, parenting skills, good parenting, raising children, parenting books, parenting advice, co-parenting, advice for new parents, parenting websites, parenting blogs, good parenting skills. What does all of this tell you? It tells you that the parenting niche is huge, and there are many people looking for parenting advice and tips each month. This would be a very good niche to get into from a niche size perspective. So, the next step is to see whether people are spending money in the niche. So, go to Google and type in parenting advice. Are there ads displayed on the results page? We found a number of ads when we did this. Go to Amazon and search for parenting books. Are there a lot of books that are selling well? We found a lot of books here. As a final check, you can go over to ClickBank and see if there are any digital products selling in the parenting niche. Again, we found some. Here's the thing. Sellers are not going to spend money on Google ads if nobody is buying in the niche. They're not going to write books about the niche and publish them on Amazon if the demand wasn't there. Does this make sense? It will not take you very long to test out a niche. You may be totally passionate about something, but the niche size may be very small or there may be very little money being spent. Neither of these is good for your online business. What can you sell in your chosen niche? Once you have verified that a niche is a good size and that people are spending money, then you need to think about what you will promote to make money online. You can look for affiliate products or even create your own products here. Try thinking outside the box here. New parents will need a lot of things for their new baby which they can purchase on Amazon. So, you can become an Amazon associate and promote baby products. Kids grow up fast and they will need other things such as stuff for school and college. You want as many options for monetization as you can for your niche. Plenty of affiliate products is always a good idea. If there are a lot of books selling in the niche, then you can create your own parenting guides and training courses. Now that you have decided on your niche, it is time to set up your website. Setting up your website. Don't let the thought of setting up your website terrify you. It is really very easy, and there are lots of helpful videos available on YouTube that will show you how to do everything. Before we get into the detail, let's cover the subject of free websites. If you are on a budget, it can be very tempting to create a free website using services such as WordPress.com or Blogger.com. There are others too. Some people do get started this way, but we wouldn't recommend it. There are two main reasons why free websites are not a good idea. One, you can spend a lot of time adding new content to your free website only to find that for some reason it has to be taken down by Blogger or WordPress. How devastating would that be? This happens quite a lot, so you have been warned. Two, a free website screams cheap. If you can't be bothered to invest a few bucks in your own domain name and web hosting, why should anybody buy something that you recommend? Okay, some visitors to your website might not know that it is free, but a lot of people will know. These days, internet users are very savvy, so it is not worth losing potential customers because they think you are cheap. And do you really want to take the risk of your website disappearing without a trace? This does happen, and you could have spent weeks or months adding content only to find that it is all gone. This reason alone should put you off using free websites. Finding the right domain name. You need to register a domain name for your website. A domain name is your unique address on the internet. Google.com is a domain name. You need to find a domain name that suits your chosen niche. Some people will register their own name as a domain name, such as SarahThomas.com, which is okay, but if you have a common name, this could be difficult. We would always recommend that you choose a .com domain name. It is by far the most popular, and Google really likes .com domains. This is really important as it will help you to rank your website pages high in Google search. We will explain more about this in the next video. Let's assume that you have chosen the parenting niche. It would be great to register a domain name that is relevant to this. So how do you find a great domain name? Well, you can use a domain registrar such as GoDaddy.com or Namecheap.com to search for a great name. There are a lot of other domain registrars, but these are two of the best. We did a search in GoDaddy.com and found that ParentingsAge.com was available at the time of writing this training. Sage means wise, and will give the impression that you are an expert in parenting, which, of course, you are. You can look for other examples, too. If you can't find the name you want available as a .com, then go for a .net or .org. You could also use a country-specific domain extension such as .co.uk for the United Kingdom, or .com.au for Australia. The .com, .net, and .org domain extensions are perceived as global, so these are the best choice. Once you have found a good name, then register it immediately so that nobody else can take it. It will cost you around $10 a year to register a .com domain name. With Namecheap.com, you will also get free privacy for a year, which means that people will not be able to easily find your personal details. This is certainly worth considering. After purchasing your domain name, you will need to point it to your web servers. This is nowhere near as complicated as it sounds. In order to have web servers, you will need to purchase a web hosting package. Web hosting packages. You will need a web hosting service to make your website visible on the internet. Just as there are many domain registrars, there are many web hosting companies out there as well. They will vary in price and what they can offer you. Here are some important things to look out for with a web host. The monthly cost, the location of the web servers, in other words, USA, UK, Europe, Asia, etc. How many domain names can you host? How much disk space will you get? How much bandwidth, internet traffic will you get? Does the web host have WordPress one-click install software? Okay, let's take a look at each one of these. The cost. Web hosting can start from $1 a month and rise to hundreds a month. We suggest that you choose a web host that will offer all the things in the above list for around $10-15 a month. Web server location. If you believe that the majority of your audience will be in the United States, for example, then it is best to choose a web host with servers there. Your website will load faster for your potential customers, which is very important. How many domain names? If your web host will only allow you to add one domain name to your hosting, then if you want to create another website, you will have to purchase another web hosting package. Look for web hosts that offer several or even unlimited domain names. Disk space. When you create a website, you will add a number of files to your web hosting servers. A lot of web hosts these days offer unlimited disk space, so look out for this. Bandwidth. Some web hosts will limit the amount of bandwidth that you can use each month. So look for web hosts that offer unlimited bandwidth. One-click installation of WordPress. This is very important. A lot of web hosts will have a feature where you can install the free WordPress blogging platform on your domain name with one click of your mouse. You need this as you are going to use the WordPress blogging platform to create your website. This is different to a free website at WordPress.com. We recommend HostGator.com for your web hosting. They have been around for years and are used to dealing with internet marketers. They have different packages available that offer unlimited domains, one-click install of WordPress, unmetered or unlimited bandwidth, and disk space and USA servers for around $10 a month. There are lots of other good web hosts available that can provide you with a similar deal. Search for web host comparisons in Google to learn more. Always go for a web host that has the one-click WordPress install feature. When you sign up for your web hosting, they will send you an email with the complete details of your account. Don't worry if this doesn't make any sense to you at all. Just look in the email for your DNS servers. Your web host will normally provide you with 2 DNS server addresses. You need to copy these as you will point your domain to these servers from your domain registrar. Pointing your domain name to your web servers. Okay, this sounds really technical, but the process is very easy. Once you have the details for your web hosting account, copy the 2 DNS server addresses. These are usually in the format of ns1.hotname.com and ns2.hostname.com. Here's a good video that explains everything. You will need to log into your domain registrar, in other words, GoDaddy.com, and then find the settings for your domain name. You will need to change the current DNS addresses to the ones you copied from your hosting account. Just save the changes and you are done. Usually, this will work pretty instantly, but sometimes it can take a bit of time for the changes to take effect. The next task is to add your domain name to your web hosting account. You will need to log into your web hosting account and use cPanel to do this. Once you have the cPanel screen in front of you, find the icon to add a domain. Click on this and enter your domain name, in other words, parentsage.com, and a password, and then click the Add Domain button. That's it. Now you can install your WordPress website. Installing your WordPress website. Important note, if you want to create an online store, then please see the next section as you might want to use another platform other than WordPress. Stay logged into your web hosting and return to the cPanel homepage. You should see an icon for WordPress installation or one-click software installation. If you are in doubt, then ask your web host for help. Click on this icon and then start your WordPress installation. You will need to select your domain name from the drop-down menu. Give your website a name, you can change this later, and add a username and password. Sometimes this is automatic and you will receive this information after the installation is complete. Then click on the Install button. A few seconds later, your WordPress website will be installed and ready for you to use. The good thing about these one-click install services is that they will automatically update your website when a new version of WordPress comes out. This is great stuff. Why WordPress? Because it is so easy to set up and use. You don't require any technical knowledge to install or use a WordPress website. Once WordPress is installed on your domain name, you just need to log into your website and you can change the appearance, add enhancements with plugins, and start adding content with posts and pages. All WordPress websites have themes. This is how your website looks and feels. There are thousands of free themes available for WordPress, and you can invest in a premium theme for a few dollars if you want to go down that route. You can change your theme anytime you want. Plugins are bits of code that you can add to your WordPress website to enhance it. There are plugins for all sorts of functionality such as contact forms, SEO, search engine optimization, website analytics, and a lot more. Just do a Google search for most popular WordPress plugins and decide which ones you need to install. Here's a great video about the best free WordPress plugins. YouTube really is a great resource for information on setting up your WordPress website. There are tons of great videos on how to do everything. You will be a master of WordPress in no time at all after watching some of these videos. Adding content to your WordPress website is really easy. Just add a new post, write your content, or paste it in from a word processing document, add images and or videos, and when you are happy with how it looks, just publish. Your content will be instantly available on the internet. Online store. If you want to open an online store selling your own products, then you can still use WordPress and install an online store plugin. WooCommerce is a good example. There are other platforms that you can use other than WordPress for your online store. A good option is freewebstore.com. There are paid platforms that you can use for your online store as well that will provide more features. The most commonly used platform is Shopify.com, and they have a number of different plans available. Payment processor. If you're going to sell your own products and services, then you need a way for people to pay you. That's the whole point, isn't it? Today, there are many payment processors you can choose from to collect payments for you. They will accept major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, and American Express, and some debit cards too. Payment processors make their money by taking a percentage of the sale price. So, if you have a product that sells for $27, then the payment processor will take maybe $2 for processing the payment for you. You need to know what their commission rates are so that you can factor this into your pricing. One of the most popular and best payment processors is PayPal.com. A lot of people already have PayPal accounts for buying things from eBay.com. If not, it doesn't matter because they don't have to have an account to purchase what you are selling. They can use a major credit card for the purchase. You can sign up for a PayPal account for free, but you will need to verify your account to start using it to sell products and services. This is very easy to do. There are other payment processors such as ToCheckout.com and Stripe and more. Conclusion. Now is a very good time to get started with internet marketing if you are a stay-at-home mom. More and more people are using the internet to find answers to their problems, and they are not shy about using their credit cards to make purchases. You need to be dedicated to your online business, and it is very important that your family help you so that you get the free time you need to learn everything and get those essential tasks done. Even if you have a small baby, you can do it. Many other moms in the same position have proved this. To be successful with internet marketing, you need to use the right approach and test things. Be prepared for failures as they will happen. A lot of people give up with internet marketing because things don't always turn out as planned. You need to be stronger than this and keep going no matter what. We have provided you with all the information that you need in this training to succeed with internet marketing as a stay-at-home mom. It is now down to you to put into practice what you have learned. Take regular action and check what is working and what isn't. We wish you every success with internet marketing. Website traffic. Website traffic is the visitors that see what you have to offer. When you have your own website, you will want to drive as much targeted traffic to your web pages as you can. There are free ways to do this and paid ways. Here's something very important for you to remember. No website traffic equals no online income. You have to get visitors to make money online. Nothing else matters. Once you have your website set up, then you need to look at ways to do this and work on this regularly. The more visitors or website traffic you can generate, the more money you are likely to make. Broad traffic. You may have seen people advertising services to send you tens of thousands of visitors for a few dollars. This is broad traffic. If you are marketing a product or service that will appeal to a wide range of people, in other words, weight loss, then you may find a very small percentage will be interested to learn more. Most of the visitors will not be interested at all. Targeted traffic. What about getting visitors to your website that are actually interested in what you have to offer? Do you think that some of these visitors might convert? Yes, they will. If you have a website that is in the parenting niche and teaches people how to be good parents, then you need to find visitors that are interested in doing this. This is targeted traffic. You may be thinking that this is very difficult to find, but it really isn't. There are two ways to get targeted visitors. These are free traffic methods and paid traffic methods. Both can bring you visitors that are interested in your website. Search engines and social media. Two of the best places to get traffic from are search engines, Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc., and social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. The traffic from search engines is very targeted as the visitors are searching for what you are offering. Traffic can be less targeted on social media, but it is a lot better than broad traffic. Free traffic methods. SEO. Search engine optimization, SEO, is where you optimize your website's pages so that the search engines can fully understand what your content is about. You need to include keywords in your content that visitors to search engines will use to find your website. A keyword is a term that a person will enter into a search engine such as Google. These keywords can be one word to several words long. Some examples are parenting skills, make money online, how to recover data from my hard drive, HostGator review. A good SEO campaign always starts with comprehensive keyword research. You want to find as many keyword terms as you can to include in your web pages. You can find many keyword terms by using the Google Keyword Planner. You need to optimize your web pages. You need to pay careful attention to the title of the page, the description, and the keywords used in the body text. It is important not to overdo it here. Just make sure that there is at least one instance of the keywords on your page that you want to rank for. Once your pages are optimized, then you will need some high-quality backlinks to your site. This is not a course on SEO, so the best advice is to try and get links from related websites that have good authority. Alternatively, you can outsource your SEO backlinking. Here is an SEO bonus for you. It is a lot easier and faster to rank a YouTube video on Google for your keywords than it is to rank your own website. You can make a video about your business or offer and then upload it to YouTube and optimize it for your keywords. Forum marketing. There is very likely to be a forum associated with your chosen niche that you can use to get the word out about your offer. The easiest way to find these forums is to use Google and search for your niche forums where your niche is what you are involved in, such as parenting. You want to find forums that are active and have a lot of members. A forum that looks like a ghost town is no good for this. The other thing that you need to check is that the forum will allow signatures with external links. People that are interested in what you are offering in your signature will click on your link and be taken to a page on your website. Some forums are now making small charges for signature links, but if there are a lot of members and it is active, it can certainly be worth it. The strategy that you should adopt is to be active on the forums that you have joined and make posts. You can start off by answering questions that people have asked. To show that you know your subject, you can start your own thread in the forum and give some valuable information to forum members. Social media. Social media is a great way to get your message across to people. The traffic can be targeted as often people will search within Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Reddit for what they are looking for. You will need to create accounts with the social media sites and then be prepared to create a good profile and make lots of posts. Social media is not magic. It is no good just creating a Facebook page and then expecting thousands of visitors to find it. The same goes with all of the other social media sites. Starting a group for your niche is a very good way to show your authority and get free traffic to your website. Once you have created the group, you can post about it to people who will have an interest, and you can build a large following with this. You can find these people by becoming a member of related groups and then announcing the start of your group. You can derive a lot of benefit from joining groups that are already established on social media platforms. If you market to businesses, then LinkedIn is the best option. For everything else, Facebook is highly recommended. Your ability to answer questions in the niche and provide good advice to people will quickly establish your reputation as an expert. This will make even more people want to ask you questions and receive your advice, and it will encourage people to want to know more about you by checking out your website. There's no question that Facebook groups and groups on other social media platforms can bring you a lot of additional traffic for free. The groups are free to join and only require an investment of your time and your expertise to achieve the results that you want. Blogging. Continuing on with the expert status theme, having your own blog that you post to regularly is another great way to generate free traffic. All of the best experts in their field have their own blog where they build up a following and interact with their readers. Your WordPress blog has a comments facility, which can be a goldmine for you. You want to encourage your readers to leave comments, and you must respond to these quickly. This will create a bond, and your readers will trust you a lot more and be more willing to buy whatever you are offering. Social sharing buttons must be enabled on your blog so that your readers can post your content to their Facebook accounts, etc. This will give you even more coverage as their friends will all see your posts. Once you have built up a good readership base for your blog, it will be easy to introduce your products to them or recommend other people's products. You will be able to drive free traffic straight to your sales page and email opt-in pages. Blogs can be really addictive, and if you post interesting and informative content, then your readers will be hungry for more. Press releases. Many people overlook the power of a well-written and distributed online press release. A good press release can help build the value of your brand, and it can have SEO benefits as well, as you will be receiving backlinks from some very good quality websites. A press release needs to be written in a journalistic tone and cannot be an advertisement, or this will be rejected immediately by the networks. You need to look for a newsworthy element and then focus on that side of things. When you are writing your press releases, you want to use facts as much as possible. Email marketing. The money is in the list. This is not a course about building an email list and marketing to your subscribers, but as a free traffic method, it is one of the best around. How much does it cost to send an email to your subscribers? You are almost guaranteed traffic to your pages through email marketing. Successful email marketing is all about getting people to like and trust you, so you don't approach it as a way just to send offers to people. Add value with the emails that you send. Once you have built up this trust, then when you do make an offer, you will find that a large number of your subscribers will check out what you are offering. Video traffic. Videos are a great way to obtain page 1 Google rankings, but they are also a good way to get free traffic to your website. A lot of people do not like the idea of creating videos, as they are either camera shy or think that the process is too complex. But there are easy solutions to both of these problems. You can outsource the creation of your video. For online businesses, a show and tell video is a good idea. You can demonstrate that your product or service is effective by creating a video about it. Don't stop at one video in YouTube. Make as many videos as you can and upload them to YouTube, Dailymotion, and other video sharing sites. Make sure that you properly optimize the titles and descriptions of your videos so that they will rank well in YouTube and possibly Google. Paid traffic methods. There are a number of different paid traffic methods. We will look at 2 of the most effective ones here. Pay-per-click, PPC. Search marketing, or as it's often called, pay-per-click, PPC advertising, is a very good method to get targeted traffic to your website very quickly. With PPC, you will pay a preset amount to the search engine, in other words, Google, for their Google AdWords program, every time a visitor clicks through your ad and arrives at your website. You need to have an organized list of keywords, and then you will bid for PPC amounts. Cost per click can be as low as a penny and be as high as tens or even hundreds of dollars. It all depends on what niche you are in. Being the first ad displayed on page 1 is not as important as your ad being appealing to visitors. Often ads in the second or third position have performed better than those at the top. The key to PPC success is testing and knowing your numbers. You need to know how many clicks are required on average to make a sale. Control of expenditure is very important. If the keyword term gets a lot of searches, then your advertising costs can quickly mount up. You can pause your ad campaigns at any time to prevent this. Facebook ads. A good alternative to using Google AdWords or the other search engine PPC ads is to use Facebook ads. Although search engine traffic is the most targeted, you can get targeted traffic from Facebook. You can use Facebook ads to get likes for your Facebook page, or you can promote individual posts. Of all of the social media ad services, Facebook is likely to produce the best results for you. You can easily define your target market demographics such as age, gender, location, interests, income, and so on. You can also specify specific professions such as dentists, chiropractors, and so on. As with PPC ads, it is easy to test with Facebook ads, and you will generally find that the costs per click are lower. It's not unusual to pay between 10 to 15 cents per click. You can achieve lower cost than this if your ad campaign is a success. Like PPC, you need to measure your returns. Pause campaigns that are not working. Other ways to make money online. We would always recommend that you start an online business with your own website, as you will be creating an asset. This doesn't suit everyone, and some moms would prefer to trade their time for money by providing services. Freelancing. If you have specific skills, then you can make very good money in the freelance market. These are the kind of skills that are very much in demand. Content writing, copywriting, graphic design, SEO, web design and development, translation, transcription, video creation and editing, writing code, especially for websites, voiceovers. If you have skills in any of these areas, then you can make a lot of money online by promoting your skills on websites such as Upwork.com, Guru.com, and Freelancer.com. With these freelancing websites, you will bid for jobs that are posted by clients with your specific proposal. A good alternative is to use a gig-based website and create your own specific gigs to sell. The most popular website for this is Fiverr.com, which started off by offering gigs for $5, but now you can charge whatever you like. Another popular gig site is peopleperhour.com. Virtual assistant. A lot of stay-at-home moms are virtual assistants and earn a good income by providing help to businesses. If your children are at school, then this is a good opportunity for you as businesses need assistance during the day. Virtual assistant tasks are many and varied and include managing schedules, data entry, email management, proofreading, creating PowerPoint presentations, social media management, microtasking. There are a number of websites that offer microtask opportunities. These are tasks that can be completed in a fairly short time, such as data entry, transcription, conducting research, watching videos, and more. One of the most famous microtask websites is Amazon's Mechanical Turk. Many businesses from across the world use this website to post small jobs that stay-at-home moms and others can complete. If you perform the tasks well, then you will receive more work from specific businesses. Other microtask websites include ClickWorker, Figure8, and OneSpace. Some of these offer a mixture of online and offline tasks if that suits you. You are not going to make a fortune with microtasks to start with, but as you prove your competence and reliability, you will have opportunities to grow your income. The golden rules. If you want to be successful with internet marketing as a stay-at-home mom, then there are certain rules that you need to follow to give yourself the maximum chance of success. So here are your 9 golden rules for internet marketing success. 1. Set goals. Create goals for your online business. How much do you want to earn online in the first 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, etc.? Also create a strong why statement with powerful reasons why you want to make money online. 2. Make a deal with your family. The support of your family is crucial for your internet marketing success. Sit down with them and negotiate working time and their help with household chores so that you can focus on your online business. 3. Choose the right niche. Whatever online business model you decide on, you need to choose the right niche. The best choice will be a niche that you are interested in that also has good commercial viability. Be sure to test your niche for viability. 4. Choose the online business model that suits you. There are a number of different online business models that you can choose from. You need to decide which one is best for you and then learn everything that you can about it and stick with it. 5. Be a continuous learner. The digital marketing world changes all the time. You need to be prepared to learn new things often, as this will help you to develop into a first-class internet marketer. 6. Get help if you need it. There is nothing wrong with asking for help if you need it. Even the most experienced internet marketers do this. You can't be good at everything. If you need something done and you don't know how to do it, then outsource it. Join forums to get answers to your questions. 7. Focus on marketing. Once you have your website or offer set up, then you need to focus on marketing. Website traffic is everything and will mean the difference between making a lot of money online or making next to nothing. 8. Test and test again. When you want to introduce a new product or campaign of some kind, then test it first. You can spend a few dollars on paid advertising such as PPC to see what response you get. Make tweaks if things are not working out as you want them to. 9. Build an email list. Whatever online business model you choose, it is really important that you build an email list. You can do this with affiliate marketing and CPA marketing too. Create an incentive for visitors to join your list. Once you have a list, you can communicate with them regularly and make them offers, etc.